All right, guys, so today we're going to do a customized treatment plan for this beautiful patient with tox. So something that a lot of people, patients, injectors don't fully conceptualize is that tox is like customized makeup, and it's very, very, very individual plans are so important. So this is the perfect example, which I wanted to bring to your attention, is a lot of people do love kind of more of that like lateral lift where you call it the young lift or something. So fox eye is like another term for it, where we do a lot of lateral lifting here. Instead, she loves just a general like lift here. And I'm going to show you how to achieve that with more of like this instead of this. So first we're going to get I'm working with Dysport today, and this is a 1.5 dilution, and I'm going to show you, this is more about placement and depth. So I like to protect the orbital rim, and I like to put my support hand here. Usually I'm going to start my first injection point here, so it gives this nice lift here. Instead, I'm going to come one finger breath down and go just where her wrinkle starts. I'm going to protect the eye, and I'm going to push about 2.5 little hashies, and I'm going to go ahead and do that about 1 centimeter apart, and do like it's kind of like a more traditional tox. If I want to do a fox eye, I'm going to put it here and here and here, and I'm going to push a bit more product. Next, the big portion that's really important is frown really hard for me. You see this little tail? We want to actually get this tail, because this tail is going to now elevate the brow. And then her corrugator head, which is deeper, we're going to go in. I'm going to go right to that periosteum where the corrugator head inserts onto the periosteum, and I'm going to do about 4 to 5 units and I just protect her foramen. So right now I'm just protecting the foramen so we don't have any heavy lids, and up here, if I do too low, is going to cause heavy brows. So then we don't want to make it just lift here. We want everything to lift together. So we want to do the procerus, and the procerus is in the middle. It's a long muscle, and it depresses. So I did about 5 units there. And then frown for me really hard while I have a little extra, just showing you where that corrugator head is. I actually like to like pull up the dermis as I'm injecting this. Some people will actually support it this way. And then lastly, when I do this, go all the way up for me really high. When I don't want it to fox eye, I give a little bit of support lateral. So that's gonna prevent that orbicularis oculi from being a little bit too hyperactive from the tox that's all the way here. That's calming it down. So again, we're gonna do the same thing. Instead of starting here, which you guys see me do a lot, I'm gonna come 1 finger breath down, start where the wrinkle does. I'm gonna make sure I don't go too medial with my tox. I'm going very superficial. And then we're gonna go ahead all the way up with your brows, and we're gonna do a nice line, go all the way up, seeing where she pulls on her frontalis. We see that little vessel. We want to miss the vessel clearly. Go ahead all the way up. Good. And this is just right at the top of where she pulls. And I know I already did that one. Then we're going to do a second row below. Go all the way up really high. And I'm going to leave this movement right here because that's lifting. And I'm just going to go a little intradermal just to try to soften these. And I'm just doing little, almost like PPD style for my nurses. You know what that means. Just doing a little right intradermal just to help soften the dermis. That's not going to give her a lot of freezing in this area. I just want to soften the actual dermis. I want her to still have muscle movement so that it actually lifts the brow. And that's her customized upper face. And we're just going to do some lower face next.